Hi everyone, Emma here. I'm just showing you in my craziness here of my office. So this is what my desk looks like right now. So up here on this tray is all those bracelets I showed you that have to be finished. I'll take a look and show you here so you can kind of see. I have them all lined up ready to go. So maybe we'll get those done today. I don't know. This is the case that I talk about that I take downstairs with me to do stuff in front of the TV, and let's take a look at what's inside. And clearly I need to clean that out because there's way too much stuff there, because then I get downstairs and I'm like, oh, what do I make? And I can't decide. There's too much stuff. And there's my bead weaving project. So you know what, I thought some more about this and I'm actually going to take it apart. What I might do, I don't have another set of these beads, and these definitely go with this. I have another one of these, so what I might do is, like, this is glued on, but you know what, it should be not too hard to pull off. I might cut it off and then start all over, but I definitely want this, and these. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on. I have this green velour that's like an ultra suede, but a little more velour. I got it at the dollar store, but I have different colors of this. So even like some of the colors are like tan and cream and stuff. Even if I use that, it would be better than the stark white, and I wouldn't be stressed about putting as many beads on it. And maybe I feel like this needs some just basic colors. So yeah, look at how crazy my desk is. Maybe I should clean some stuff off, because that's probably why I'm getting a little overwhelmed. And I found somebody, this is my printer, I need some more ink in my printer. But I found somebody who's posting the bead paths for different 2-hole beads. So I printed one off to see if it's something I can figure out. So we'll put that over here. And yeah, this is not good. So I'm thinking maybe I will work on this one this morning. So let's take a look at what I have. So this is the peyote band with the silver beads, and that's the silver beads. And I'm just trying to figure out the code here. DB, Delica beads. Okay. And then number. So I got 2 bags of these at the Jill Wiseman's garage sale in the grab bags for the seed beads. So that's awesome. I can't find the other bag. It's no wonder. Look at this mess. But so I wanted to, I'm really enjoying doing this. Now the design that I'm following for this is from Stephanie at Bronze Pony, but she comes in after and puts little picot through here, and then she bezels the cabochon. And like I was saying in my previous video, these cabs, the design goes almost to the edge, so the tail and the wings. So it takes away from the look of these. So I'm thinking if I could do something different. And I don't like copying other people's designs. Like, it's great for practice, but I feel like I need to do my own design. So the one thing, I started going through some of my Swarovski crystals that I have. And let me see. This is what I have so far in Swarovski. I do have a bunch of bicones, but this is my Reveille's. But I did come across, oh, here it is. I got the packaging. This one here, this bar. Let's see if I can get some better light here. This bar, which is out of focus. I am going to move this and I have another light which is actually still downstairs. Oh, everything's falling apart here. Apologize. I thought this would be a bit different to hang on to the camera, but yeah, it's not working. Let me just move this here and grab my chair. Okay, let's move this out of the way. So I was thinking of this one here, and either putting it, so I don't think it would work this way. And this one also has a hole, a top hole. So I'm not too concerned because I could cover that. Actually, if I did it this way, let me put this down here. Might be easier to see. Let's see if I can get some more light on here. So I could cover, yeah, it would still look weird. So the other option would be to do something like that and maybe cover the hole and then cover a bit on the other side to make it even. So that's a possibility. But I did come across, I have these two, and these were on sale, and probably the fact that there was only two was either it was expensive or they only had two left. So actually this, I think, looks nice, and they are a bead, so they're drilled in the middle. And I was thinking, because they fit within the width of my bracelet, I could probably do peyote across, then go through here, and then peyote across. So do peyote on both sides, but weave this in. Not sure how. I kind of have an idea how that would work, and then I could space it and put the next one. And I think that would look really nice as a bracelet. Then for the closure, instead of doing a that round kind of loop, I would probably still do a toggle. I'm not sure. Yeah, instead of doing this, because I find this looks, again, if I use Stephanie's design and did like the beads on the edge, it might look better on that. But I find it looks like this I find looks almost like a watch band or, you know, some elegant bracelet. But I find if I add this, it looks a little too frilly for me, and I want it to be a little more sleek. So maybe as I'm doing this part, I will figure it out. So there's a possibility we could work on that. So let's put those back on the tray, and I might as well show you what else I was looking at today. So I was looking at this design. These are the SO beads, and I have some pink ones of those. So I have those pink ones. I have some like the white ones. I'm actually surprised at how quickly, if you're doing this, it goes through. So I may only have enough for one bracelet for that, because I've used those in the snowflakes. Then I have this color, which is like a yellow, pastel yellow. And I have some orange. If I can pull those out. I have some orange. And then I have these blues that I used as well for the snowflakes. So, and I have a ton of these awesome gold 2-hold beads. So I also have a bunch of, these are, I think, Diamond Duo. They're really tiny. I have silver, hematite, red, and this one looks even smaller, but I guess it is the same size. This is like an opaque, like a clearish one. And then I also have these guys. These all came in the same, I can't remember who I ordered these from, but they were, yeah, I don't remember at all. I'm sure there's a video out there showing me unboxing them. I remember people saying, oh, I can't wait to see what you're going to make with these. And then I put them aside because I just couldn't figure it out. And now I've seen a bunch of videos. I'm like, oh, I got an idea for that. So we'll see what we can do with these guys. See if that's what we're going to do. So I have my coffee because, well, it's actually noon here. But I was up late last night. So, yeah, let's figure out what we're going to do today. Yeah, I'll be right back. I have to go get my third light, which is by the couch downstairs. I'll be right back. There, that's better. I have my light and I have some stuff out. So I think we're going to work on this bracelet. I was thinking of just leaving this one and then starting one with this color, but I'm searching for some super duos that would match this, and while I was doing this, I'll show you. So I have a bin of super duos and it wasn't working, so then I thought, let me check my 2-hole beads, see if there's something I can switch it up with. And what I came up with is the potential to use lentils. So these are the lentils. They're 2-hole beads. So you could actually, now these are strung, but I could probably show you the effect that you would get with like a super duo. So there's 3 together. If you So if you kind of put them up, so you have a bit of a space here, so you can add a bead in between, just like the super duos. And I think that would work, actually. So I did manage to find another one of these. So I could leave this one and try this design that's similar to this. Then I have this gorgeous check glass button for the closure. I've been dying to use this button. I think I've only used one of them in a design. The blue is just incredible. So beautiful. So yeah, I mean it's gorgeous with the gold because it comes off, it picks the gold from this cabochon. So again, I found the second one of these, and it does still say Pacifica poppy seed. So I'm gonna have to look this one up on their website to see why it's called that. Yeah, who knows? Pacifica could be color of the Pacific Ocean. I don't know. So anyway, that's an aside. Squirrel. So I also came across these guys. So what I was going to say, when I was looking for these lentils, I have all my 2-hole beads. I had organized them by the different types, and then I had them set in different trays, and it was just getting like too much in my storage area. So I took them and I threw them all in one bin, and now I'm struggling to find anything. I don't know if you can see this. Let's show you what this looks like. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. So I need to organize this before I can look for stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is I have these plastic bins, and what I do is I take the little divider compartments out, and it creates long channels. And then because most of these are in strands, then I could leave them on the strand, throw them in, and organize them by basic colors. And yeah, that would make it a lot easier. And then that would alleviate one of these bins off of my desk. But ooh, I'm like squirrel. I just found a really nice one. Ooh, and look. See, I need to organize these. Look at these. Green, I love green. That's awesome. So yeah, I need to. So let's do the other one without dropping this. And put that aside. I'll do that later. I don't know. I might do an organizing video, but what I might do is record it and then do a voiceover or something so that it's fast forward. I don't know. You guys let me know if you're interested in an organizing video. I think they're super boring, but surprisingly, a lot of people like them. So maybe it's just because I'm like, ooh, I want to do a bracelet. Never mind, you know, organizing. I'm like, I love buying them. I love getting them. I hate organizing. Go figure. Okay, so I am doing 2 wingspan of the 4-pound. I think you could probably use a 6 or an 8. I don't think I have any. Oh, you know what? I did buy. I didn't want to open the 8, but you know what? Maybe I should, because I find that the 6 or the 4 is a little soft for this application, and it makes it really hard to work with. So let's open the reason I say I didn't want to open it is I was hoping to get a better deal or some coupons. I got it at Cabela's Pro Shop here in Canada, and it's a new store for us. And their website sucks. So, like, I go to the American website, and there's all kinds of deals. There's like a 10% off coupon when you sign up, all this stuff. I did all that stuff, and I realized, oh, I'm on the American site. So, do you think there's enough, what do you call these, security tags? I guess people steal small objects like this. So let me get rid of these things, because I will put this in the recycling. So it's, oh, I don't even have my light on, my overhead light on. I don't know if that made any difference. So, yeah, it's Saturday afternoon, 1 o'clock, I guess. And my poor wife has to go out shopping. I guess she didn't realize we have no lettuce. And I'm on keto, so that's a staple for me. I have lettuce and cucumber as my salad, and a very basic salad dressing. And that's what I eat. Now, I usually eat 1 meal a day, so that is it for me. So definitely need to get some salad. Now, I do have bok choy, which is like Chinese cabbage, and it is really delicious, and it's next to no carbs at all. So I can do that as well. And I have lots of that. They sell it at Walmart for like $1.88 a package, and there's like 5 heads of this stuff. Now I eat 1 whole package in it like a stir fry, but that's my diet these days. Sorry. Drinking some coffee here. Okay, so let's get, so this design, I think I've seen somebody do this as like a right angle weave and then continue on. I think what I'm going to do for simplicity's sake is do this as 2 needle. So I have 1 needle here that's on this one. I'm going to take that off. And let's get the other needle, which is probably in my peyote stitch. Just 1 minute. Okay, so I pulled out the one I was using for peyote, and I actually bent it, so I'm finding it's hard to get through. So I'm going to put that one aside, and I did manage to find my other ones that I ordered on AliExpress. Let me go through the materials that we need, and then we'll clear this off. So we can definitely get rid of these guys. Back in my bin. Okay, we know that these aren't going to work, so we're going to take those off, but I'll do that. Let me put this here like this, and hopefully that'll be out of the way. It's the tail out of the way as well. Okay, so we are going to need these O beads. It's not like essential. This is where they are, so they go up against the cabochon, and then before you do the super duos. I haven't decided if we're going to do these yet. Do you know what? We could do 2 of these and 1 of those. I guess what I'm thinking is I have to check if I have another one of these. I don't think there's enough, because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 times 6. So that's definitely not enough. I think these are 50s. 16. So that's we'll say 15, so 60, and then 30 is 90. So yeah, we definitely need 2 strands of these. And this strand looks a bit longer, so I think this one's a bit thicker. Let me pause this, see if I have others, otherwise we'll do the super duos. Look at that! I usually order these in 2s, so I think we'll try it with these. I did take out the second strand of these ones in case, like, we'll do the first set and see if that fits properly, and then decide what to do from there. So we need those. Let's put those there. And like I said, we need the O's, so we'll put those there. Okay, so I came across these guys. There's probably oh geez, I don't know. I would imagine there's 100 in here. So that should be, oh, that's definitely enough for the in-between. Now, it may be too small, but we could put some of these O beads, or S, what are they, demi-rounds, on each side if they're too small. Yeah, and that would kind of tie it all together. Okay, so we have those. And then we need some, so in here, this here, you're supposed to have like a larger bead, but then from one to the other, there's supposed to be 3 15 O's to create a peak. So I have these 2. We've got these 11 O's right here, and then these 15 O's. They kind of match, and then they kind of dry in everything else. So that's what we need. I do have set on the side for another bracelet. I have these opaque turquoise cabochons. I might save these to do one in the style that Mila, she just posted a video yesterday on this. Same design, but she does it differently. So I might hang on to those and do that. And then of course I have all the beads that kind of match that. So let's put those aside. I'm going to put the button up. Let me put it there. Put these here and try and get rid of some of this junky stuff. Okay, so let's start with our needles. So I hope everybody's doing well just before Christmas. I'm curious to hear what people are doing. It's recommended here that we stay home and celebrate with our immediate family and not do traveling and celebrating with extended family for this Christmas. So I'm curious to see what people are going to do to keep busy. My wife and I, our gym membership just opened up, so we're super stoked about that. Okay, so I need these guys. This is what started it all. So I'm wondering, yeah, I think that would match colors. Let's get these guys. So let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Let's see how many are in here. The one that I did has 17, and actually I think it's too long by at least 1 or 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. So I'm definitely going to pull one out. I might pull a second one out. The reason being, if I use 16 of these with this design, now you know what? I better put it back. I think the lentils are going to be smaller than the Super Duos. We'll see. We'll measure it up. The bracelet that I had started, this one on the corner here, measures 7.5 the way it is. That's without the clasp. So that's why I'm thinking I need to remove 1 or 2. So, and I'm just going to grab a drink of my coffee. I'm still kind of waking up here. Okay, so we're going to start by stringing on I guess one of the cabs. And then we're going to need our O beads, our demi rounds. I keep calling them O beads. I apologize. For some reason, that's what I think they are. But clearly they are marked demi round. And it makes sense. They're half of a round. I'm French. Demi means half. The label is stuck. Okay, I might as well pull out the lentils. I absolutely love lentils. I hope this works out because then I have a stash of lentils that I have no idea what to do with. So maybe, and actually let me test it out here. So I'm going to pick up 3 and just put it on my thread a bit and then pull it tight, see what happens. Oh, they really spread out more than the Super Duos. Well, they're pretty. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a yes for sure on that. Okay, so let's take these off. Oh, put it through the right hole. So I'm going to do a few of these and then I'll do the rest and come to the next part. So we're starting with one of these. And if you follow this design, we do a demi round and 3 lentils. Then a demi round, then the next cab. And make sure that it's in the right. So because there's a front and back to this cab, so you have, this is not giving me the right light. So there's a front and then there's a back to this cab. You do have to pay attention as to which hole you're putting it in. So let me double check where I've got my other hole. So I want, yeah, it's in the wrong hole, I think. So you want the inner hole when it's sitting flat. So you want it to do this. So you have the inner holes, the inner holes. These will flip around, so that's not a big deal. So that's the part that's a little different, so you have to be careful. Okay, so now we need the demi round and the 3 super duos. And a demi round. We are going to take this to grab your both needles, pull everything down to the middle of your thread, and this is what it's going to look like for the first one. So I am going to take I guess it doesn't matter which one I take. I'm going to take this one and go through all of them and come out the other end. So here's the part that I haven't thought through. So again, you may not want to follow this. But you know what? I'm just kind of designing on the... I'm sure somebody's designed this exact same one. So I'm going to go through, so I'm coming out this one here. I'm going to go through everything and then come out that one again. And then we're going to go and string on the other side. So it's almost like you're going to do figure 8s. Let's pull these through first and then get to the next ones. So I'm just going to leave it loose. Go through the same holes, through the demi round, and through that hole like this. Pull that through, and okay, so there's the start of it. Now you could essentially take this thread and go through and add all those other pieces. I think the smarter thing right now is to go and thread the rest of them with this kind of figure 8. So this one here also has to go through this hole so that it comes out on the other side. So let's switch needles. Put that one over to the side. Take this one through here like that. Now what I'm going to end up with, and just pull that tight, what I'm going to end up with is, because now we need to be in this hole, is you're going to have a thread here. Let me see my design. So I don't have anything there. in my design. And you really can't see the thread, so I wouldn't worry about it. I was going to say if we could put some bead there, but I don't think it's necessary. So I'm going to go ahead. We'll do that one more time to give you an idea. Hopefully everything's in view. So let's grab this needle. So now we need a demi-round. So now we're not doing two, we're just adding one because we've already got one piece here. So we start with our demi-round, 3 super duos. So this part is a little simpler. A demi-round and a cabochon. And let me set it down so I know which hole to go through. Okay, so go through the first hole, and let's do a demi-round. So you could actually thread up your lentils on the other side too, and then crisscross. But I think it's just keep it simple. Do all on one side, and then thread the needle through the whole thing. So we need a demi-round, a lentil, and I'm probably confusing you more than you already are if you're not confused. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Famous last words. So now we're going to go through this hole here. Oh, you know what? I made a mistake. I needed to, so let's take these off. I needed to set my thread in the proper hole. I totally missed that step after telling you that's what we were doing. So we have to set up our needles. See if we can get these through. Like that. There. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so we need to be coming out of this hole. So we're going to take this needle, put it through, so it will be coming out of that hole on this side. Pull it all the way through. And got a bit kinked there. Pull all the way through. So I am noticing a really nice difference with a 6-pound thread over the 4-pound. I used 4-pound on this one. It's very floppy and hard to work with. This, you can see, is kind of keeping its shape. So let's put that one there. Let's take this needle, put it through this hole, and pull it through. And when you pull it through, we should try and get some tension on these guys so that they're in the right position. Awesome! Actually, that is gorgeous! We love it! We love it! Okay, demi-round. Lentil, 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 demi-round. Okay, I'm going to make sure I'm in the right. This has to go through this way. And then demi-round, lentil, 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 demi-round. Bring it down. And we're going to go through the other side. It's almost like right angle weave, actually. And just thinking about this here. There. Yeah, so this needle now is going to have to go through one side here. this one only has to go through one side as well. Actually, it's not too bad. So I'm going to try and hang on to it, see if that makes it easier. So we'll go through these guys. Make sure it goes through all of them. And then come out the cab. And we will take this and put it through the next hole. Since we have it in our hands. And like that. And pull that. Well, we'll pull it tight when we get the other side in. So let's see if I can grab that with my left hand. So we go through all of these guys. Through the demi, lentil, lentil. And the cab. There we go, look at that. And you might have to pull it out and then tighten it. So let's do that on the other side. So I'm pulling to tighten my thread and then pull. Okay, so now this one has to go through this top hole. So we're set up for the next. I hope I have the right needle. That's why I hate these, using two needles. But it seems to work, so this is. Oh, I don't want to do this. Oh, you know what? I had the wrong needle. Look at this. So this is going to pop out. Let's pull this through. Back out. So that's the funky part. I'm going to hang on to that needle. And so I don't do that. So this one's coming out of the bottom. Now I'm going to go through the top. Look away, look away. Oh. Let's see if I can untangle this. This is part of it too, is I have so much line on here. Let me untangle this, I'll be right back. Okay, so I got that untangled. So this is what I have so far. And I'm just realizing I forgot that when I do a bracelet tutorial, I can only do a bracelet tutorial. I can't have a lot of talking at the beginning and stuff because my camera only goes for an hour and then it shuts off. So I think and because this was kind of disorganized, I think what I'll do is I'll just post this separately, and then I will do a proper, organized, very nice tutorial. Let's see if I can do it. So I'll start this over and I'll do it from the beginning that's a little more organized than this. So I will be right back. See you later. Bye.